How can I work less and make more money? I'm sure we've all asked ourselves that question at one point or another. We all want to work a little bit less, but still make even more money. I am Tiffany Thomas, a financially free millionaire. If you're looking to become one of those, make sure and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and we are going to dive right in. All right, so how can we work less and make more money? It seems very contradictory, but it is actually possible, and that is what we are going to talk about in today's video. A lot of people will say you need to work overtime, or you need to start a side business, you need to launch an Etsy shop, or you need to start driving for Uber, or you need to create an online course and sell that, or you need to write a book and start selling copies of your book, or even get a part-time job so that you can create extra income that way. But the thing is, all of these different activities for creating more money are actually not having us work less, we are actually working more, because these are all different active ways to make money. And while yes, if you set up some of these side businesses, they can create a semi-passive income, but there's always some upkeep or some promotion that goes along with these different activities, or just flat out trading time for dollars. So they aren't really helping us do what we want to do, to work less and make more money. And these aren't necessarily bad things. It is good to increase our income. We do want to ask for a raise at work, or get a side hustle sometimes, maybe to pay off some debt quicker, or save up for a down payment on a house, something like that. But here is the key. We want to make our money work for us so that we don't have to work for the money. That is the way that we can work less and have more money, if our money is working for us instead of us trading time for dollars. And the way we do that is by investing our money. It is not by leaving it in a savings account, earning hardly any interest at all, and not keeping up with inflation. It is investing it, and one way to do that is in the stock market. That's a very simple and very passive way to invest our money. Honestly, that is the way to create more money while working less, because the money that we already created, or that we are creating, is working for us. It's not just sitting passively in a savings account, or it's not going toward these different business ideas to create extra money and also have us work even more. It's going into investments inside of the stock market. And if you're curious on how much money you really can make by investing it, I want to show you a few examples with a compound interest calculator. Okay, so let's take a look at these examples, because this is really exciting. I just want to start with, let's say, $10,000. That's the original amount that we have to invest. And let's say we are going to contribute $1,000 a month. And let's say we are getting a rate of return of 10%, which is pretty average for the US stock market over time. And let's just do this for a period of 5 years. So we can take a look at our total balance after the period of 5 years and investing $10,000 as our starting amount, and then $1,000 every single month. We would have a total of almost $100,000. You can see it is $93,890, which is not bad. So you can see on the graph, this blue is the amount we are contributing. This purple at the bottom is the initial amount, that $10,000. And then the green is compound interest over time. Now let's play around with this a little bit. So let's say we actually want to contribute a lot more each month. Let's say we do $10,000 a month, and we will still leave it at a rate of return of 10%. And at 5 years, we would have $790,824, so almost $800,000. You can see that it makes a difference if we are contributing more each month. But let's say we want to go over a time period of 10 years instead of 5 years. So after 10 years, our money would grow to over $2 million, which is amazing. And if we did even 20 years, you can see how much more our money is going to grow. And you can see that green part, the compound interest, when our money is working for us, is growing even more. This blue, right, our contributions, is increasing a little bit, but once you add that compound interest, it is amazing how much more your money will grow. Let's say we are going to keep it in there for 30 years instead of 20. Now look at that, $22,803,253, over $22 million. So you can see how much more that compound interest is affecting us. You can see how much higher that part is than our portion down here, our contributions, right? So the more money we are able to contribute into investing or into the stock market, the more money we are going to have because of compound interest, because of our money working for us instead of us working for the money. And maybe you're thinking, I don't have that much to contribute every single month. Well, let's take that down a little bit and see what else we could come up with. Maybe we put that in half. So we put it at $5,000. We would still have over $11 million over the period of 30 years. And if you're thinking, okay, that's still too much, Tiffany, let's take it back to our $1,000 a month, right? We would have almost $2.5 million invested. And you can see again how much more the green is, the compound interest is, versus how much money we are actually contributing. And maybe you're thinking, well, I don't have an initial amount to invest right now. So I'm just going to take some of my paycheck or some of the money I'm making from my business and put it in the stock market. So let's just have $0 up here at our initial amount. You can see that if we just contribute the $1,000 every single month over a period of 30 years, we are going to have $2.2 million in our investment account. And maybe you're just getting your business going, and so you are kind of reinvesting the money inside of your business, and you want to do a lump sum investment just once a year because your income varies so much. So let's take a look at it that way. So we are going to change this to annually instead of monthly. And let's say we do a total of $12,000 every single year. Then we are going to have $1.9 million, almost $2 million, at the end of 30 years. So you can see it does make a difference if you are contributing every single month instead of just once a month, because we would have over $2.2 million if we were contributing every single month rather than just once a year. But nonetheless, if that is your situation, it is still better to contribute once a year if you're not able to do it once a month. Or maybe you're thinking I could do it maybe 3 times a year, so I would do it every quarter. That would still be better than doing it just 1 time a year. We want to get our money in the stock market, get it invested as soon as possible. We don't want to put that off so that we can actually work less and make more money. I will leave a link to this calculator below in the description, and you can click on the link and play around with the calculator with your own numbers and see how much more money you could be making if you are investing your money rather than trying to trade time for dollars. Comment below and tell me if you are going to start investing your money or invest even more of your money so that you can work less and have your money work for you. And if you want help getting your money invested, make sure and click the link below this video and I can help you do that. And if you found this information helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information, and to the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and to the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.